Hello to the amazing people, TheNeomare here, and welcome to another episode of Limbus Company, a wonderful gacha from Project Moon with tactical combat and collecting of different sinners, as they called in this game, the IDs, characters, and making some teams, clearing the content, wonderful story, all that good stuff. You should check out the playlist and first couple of videos to get a really good idea what it is. It's in a Project Moon universe. They already have 2 games prior to this one, which were really good. I played both of them on my channel here. So for today's episode, it's just gonna be a little bit of like no gameplay, but like getting rewards from various events, commenting on them, leveling up some of IDs I didn't yet have a chance to level up, checking out their abilities, seeing their stories and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna start with a miracle in District 20. So I have 4,000 trinkets. I unlocked these mostly by doing chapter 5, a little bit of Miracle 20, and then just mirror dungeons straight after that. So I collected like half of it just through mirror dungeons. I was doing normal mirror, and I would get to the 3rd floor, finish the 3rd floor, and then just quit and repeat. I would get 75 per floor and like 24 experience. I felt like it was really good to ratio of rewards towards my time usage, because the floor 4 takes a long to finish. So anyway, here we are, 4,000 trinkets. We're gonna go and grab the rest, which I didn't grab yet. So need some breath. Okay, first was this extraction ticket. Can be used to perform 1 extraction, right? So I guess we unlocked everything up and including 2.4k. So I guess I collected 1.6k with mirror dungeons, right? Okay, let's grab that. Then we got some modules which let you to do like various like content. Some threads for leveling up characters, then some boxes for buying new characters. Random ones, then some boxes which for buying new characters, aimed ones, then a banner. Okay, what's this? I feel like I already have that. No, maybe this one shines or something, I don't know. Okay, and then a little bit more of the same here, which we already got, but like a little bit higher quantities. I'm gonna go through that real fast. What we are looking for is the ultimate prize, though. You can see it there at the end of the line. How should we call this even? Like a frame? Yeah, your account frame. It doesn't say what it is, but okay, so these are all the rewards for the Miracle in District 20 event. This event will end really soon here, so I had to pick those up, and I wanted to do it in a video. And then we're gonna go and customize. So first we're gonna check out the border. So the border, so right now we have this one, and it's gonna become this one. So this is a Merry Christmas, and this is a Merry Christmas special ticket. So this is how it looks right now. Face the scene, save the E.G.O. So this is how it looks right now. Yeah. And then if we go grab the other one, I don't even know. Oh, it has like bigger logo here? Okay, fair enough. Oh, it's like, it's not even bigger, it's like a little bit, okay, into your face. Okay, it's just a little bit of cosmetic, nothing super fancy, alright. Then we got border. Okay, same thing, like normal one, special one. Okay, so it has like this right around it. Then finally this thing here. Customize E.G.O BG. Special one. Okay, something changed here. Okay. Oh, these are the same, okay. Right, let's grab this. We did that, haha. What else did we do that we're proud of? Call me Ishmael, sure. And then Magic Hell Boss, yay! And then finally, Season 3, yeah? So what I didn't do is, I didn't do the RR2. I just didn't have enough time. I finished the Valpurgis, so we cleared all the missions. That was pretty good. And it doesn't say here for the Refraction Railway that's going away. 060 told me though that it's going away. I just don't have time to do it. I need like, conservatively, 10 to 15 hours to finish it. Realistically, 30 if I'm gonna like be like retrying levels. And even if I sped through it, I actually tried. I started recording a video. I was like, I'm gonna speed through it. I grabbed a whole bunch, so I gave up on my let's finish it with level 35's idea. I started around with level 40 characters, just tried to brute force through it. Doesn't happen. Like, the enemies are just too strong. You need some tactics, you need to be careful. So I couldn't do it. Like, I had like maybe 5 hours to do it. I was like, if I can finish it in 5 hours, I'm not gonna sleep, I'm gonna finish it. And then I started doing it, I was like, not gonna happen. Like, my people were dying. It was going even slower than if I just like stopped, tried to set up a combo, being very careful. So if this thing stays, I'm gonna jump right back onto it, because I don't see right now anywhere any indication of this thing going away. But that doesn't mean it's not gonna go away. So I reset it, so there's some nice rewards here that we're gonna be missing out on, especially the banners. But that's not important. It's just a video game. Like, the nature of this game is such that like, you need to keep playing it constantly, and yeah, it's not very YouTubeable, I guess. So if you're joining this game and you like to watch me play it, be very grateful, because this thing's been taxing for me, like playing it consistently. So yeah. But I do love it, and like, I like the story, I like the universe, and I'm gonna keep playing it. I just don't know for how much longer I'm gonna be able to keep up, like, you know, like trying to 100% complete everything. The Refraction Railway is the first thing that was sacrificed. The Line 2, just too much of a time commitment to me. Right. Other than that, yeah, we did some extractions for the Valpurgis Night. We got this one. We got the magic bullet Otis. This is it took us 102 extractions to get it. So yeah, I used quite a bit of lunacy, 7,000 to be exact. The rest was extraction tickets. That was interesting. And in the process we got some other sinners, so we're gonna go and check them out now. So we're gonna level up some. I'm gonna up tier some of these. We're gonna look through their stories, the ones which you didn't see the stories yet. So this will be the meat of this episode, really, seeing the stories of the sinners we didn't see the stories of yet. Right, so let's start from Yisang, I guess. We're gonna go and up-tie people and level them up. And also I'm gonna see like how I'm doing with level up tickets. I should have plenty, because when I don't have time to play, like what I usually do is when I don't have to play, I log in, I go here, and I spend some of these here, because they are like racking up. So I had 9 but I started doing this a lot, so I have lots of these tickets, as you'll see soon. Right. So Molar Office Fixer Yisang, uptied twice. I'm gonna see a nice story for him. This is quite the responsibility. I should try my best to live up to your expectations. Who is the leader of the Molar Office Fixers? Was it Otis? Oh, there's Otis, so it might be. Maybe not. You intend to leave the office again? Again? I don't appreciate your tone. This business outing is strictly for professional purposes only, do you understand? How could I, pray tell, word it in any other way, when every instance of your business outing has led to copious insobriety? Okay, so the way he talks to her makes me think that she's not actually the leader. I forgot who is the Molar Office leader then, right? Molar Office, Otis, pretty good, by the way. That is by the nature of this business. A generous amount of alcohol has always resulted in smoother negotiations with our contractors. Oh, she's doing negotiations, so she might be the leader then. Or maybe they're just partners. I see. Try not to slumber over long this time then. You do not know the amount of work I put into this office. Though the child clearly heard her grumble, he elected to ignore it. Arguing with her would only lead to pointless squabbles that always end up as wastes of time. Besides, what point could there be in arguing with your boss? Okay, so she is the boss. So I was right, my memory serves me well, haha. Just be aware that I will be heading out for a bit today. Yiseng, the contract I snagged yesterday is coming up soon. Make sure that we don't leave any work behind before leaving the office for that job. Most certainly. As soon as his boss left the office, the child immediately returned to his seat and began organizing the documents. Unlike his boss, whose every sentence executed that lack idealeness, I don't even know what that word is. This child was well, so if you know what this word means, lack. So lack, I know. Lack is when something's missing, like lack of discipline. So, you know, lack of proper training. But the rest of it, adaisicalness, lack adaisicalness. The games sometimes do like to use these big words. Lack adaisicalness. You know what? Let's Google it. Oh. So this word Oxford Dictionary. Not showing enough care or enthusiasm. He has a lackadaisical approach to finding a job. And this is like even like bigger form of this word, lackadaisicalness, like, you know, like, so like, let's say difficultness, right? So that's what they did with lackadaisicalness. Oh my gosh. So yeah, he thinks that Otis shows the lack of enthusiasm. Right. This child was well known in the industry for his complete and utter focus on the work at hand. So I guess focus would be the opposite of lackadaisicalness. Everyone knew that the child was diligent and dedicated to the work given to him, but I guess lackadaisicalness would be the opposite of diligent as well. They could have said just lack of enthusiasm, but no, lackadaisicalness. They didn't know about the complex musings he'd let linger on in his head. The child recalled all the times he'd spent working, struggling ever since he joined this office. Starting from contracts that some would consider nothing more than errands to slowly building up his reputation. The anxiety of missing the contract deadline, all the times his life was at risk due to underestimating the enemy's numerical advantages. After all that toil, the office finally seized a remarkable opportunity like a contract from R-Corp, a bank. People were finally starting to recognize them. He was rather proud to be a member of one such office, but on the other hand, worrisome thoughts plagued the child. Is she going to be okay? Of course, she's no slouch when it comes to fighting and has no trouble picking up work for the office. But could his boss really take on a job of such gravity when he himself wasn't entirely sure about his own capabilities? Some fresh air will do me good. The child looked away from work for a moment, got up and opened the windows. Sighing, he hoped that the pitter-patter of the rain could wash away the heavy doubts cast upon his heart. But there was something ominous about this contract that rubbed him the wrong way. Alright, so they got some very hard contract that he had doubts that he's gonna be able to do it, and Otis decided to work up her courage by, well, drinking. That's interesting. Actually, let's see. How many ghost tickets do I need to fully level up an ID? 92. So I can fully level up at least 14 IDs right now. How many silver tickets do I need to fully level up? Okay, and like 5 more there. Okay. Okay, this one's interesting. Like, this is below average, this is above average, this is well above average. So skill 3 really good on this one. Okay. Stay calm. If this skill is discarded, so Molar Office has these discard abilities. If this skill is discarded, gain +4 tremor count. Unused, gain +2 tremor count. Inflict +2 tremor count. Okay. If this skill is discarded, get tremor count. Unused, discard the skill of lowest card in all of this unit's skill slots. Right. And then final skill. Grinding the Molars. Unused. Discard the skill of lowest rank in all of this unit's skill slots. Spend 10 tremor count to gain coin power +1. Okay, coin power +1. I don't know. Ooh, heads hit. Inflict 2 defense level down. Yeah, that's like 6% more damage. I think super fancy, and I'm really bad at judging like how strong these coins are. 4, 7, so 9, 13, 45 offense level. That's really good though. But like Zero Sick and Zero never told me about this ID and like a bit about it being strong or anything like that. So it's probably like average. It's also like a rarity of 2, I believe. So we don't expect anything super fancy here. But I still like to read this stuff. Right. So yeah, it's a rarity 2. So. Then we got a base one. We saw the story of this one because this is like the one you start the game with. I'm not gonna level up this one for now. Then we got the Yeast Sang, of course, the Efflorescent E.G.O Spice Bush. This one we are using a lot. This one's amazing. One of the best thing is that it's scale 3, was it? No. There we go. Spend 6 tremor count to turn this into an AoE skill with 3 attack weight. So yeah, this one becomes an AoE, and AoEs like that in the kit are really powerful, because basically you hit 3 enemies with 1 attack skill, which like, well, can triple the damage really. So for example, if you do this ability, then this one will always do an AoE. So this one only gives 3 though, so we need to use this one twice before, yeah, we can do that. But yeah, for every 2 usages of this one becomes an AoE, and for every 1 usage of these, you get like an AoE of that, right? I don't know why I'm talking about the ID which we already had. This is the new one, right? Oh, right. The Picot First Mate, right. This is the one we need to uptie, okay. So they get ordered by levels, that's what confused me. Okay, another story incoming. Thus I must step up the occasion then very well. Will the harpoon I will. So this is from the like most recent chapter here. Gonna be interesting to see. Will there be Captain Ahab in this story? See, in this approach not much more convenient. Is this approach not much more convenient? Yeah, the Pequod crew. That's the ship that Captain Ahab was sailing on together with the rest. Oh! The child was pointing at something with a gentle smile on his face. This plank of wood was once used to tie the sails to a mast, but now its primary function was to suffer as a practice target for the sailors. The plank was riddled with hundreds of marks from various weapons. But the deepest marks were the most recent, made by none other than the child himself. The secret, dear fellow, is alacrity. Alacrity. So that's like speed, dexterity. This isn't to say that you mustn't hurl your weapons with your weight behind it. However, finesse. Wielding his spear. I already forgot that word. Like calidescences. Like a discycleness. Wielding his spear, the child adjusted his stance once again. The spear was long and narrow, yet keenly whetted. It was perfect for both swinging and stabbing motions. Once the weapon has punctured the flesh of your foe, alter your center of gravity like so. This maneuver shall be followed by... Wait, that looks way too advanced for us. Why is he wearing glasses on a whaling ship? Yeah. What kind of explanation is that, boss? That's like if you're in the art class and you ask us to draw a whole owl from 2 circles. Is that so? The child made a peculiar expression as he rubbed his chin. He was probably starting to wonder if his instructions weren't getting through to the junior sailors. He was hoping that with these training exercises, he could train the sailors to be stronger, so that more of them would survive when facing the inevitable waves. But it was no easy task. Facing the waves, challenging the whales, always resulted in losses. Lucky sailors met a swift death or were swept away from the sea by the waves. Some unlucky wounded sailors survived the encounters with the whales. This meant that they had to watch as their own bodies and minds were slowly overwritten by that of the mermaids. Lower the skiff. The captain often ordered the child to lower the skiff. And the child knew exactly why. On the Pequod, no one was allowed to die, not without the captain's explicit orders. But there had to be some other explanation for disappearances, and that was what the skiff was for. Yikes. The child used to protest the captain's orders. We could have at least tried to save them. Why did the ship have to sail directly into the waves? Why now? But now the child knew. The first mate still answers directly to the captain, and the captain could not be defied. That's why the child let the sailors play their silly pranks on him. That's why the child spent so much time trying to teach the junior sailors how to fight with these training sessions. But watching them disappear one by one from the ship made the child realize something, that in the end, nothing he did mattered. Once this voyage is over, he had not but a single wish left, and the most he could do to speed the voyage on even a little bit was to obey the captain of the Pequod without question. To obey Captain Ishmael. Right. So, like, Ishmael in this other reality is actually the captain? That's interesting. Okay, let's level it up also. And there we go. And one more of this. Good. Skills. Heads hit, inflict 2 binds, so it's a poise character, alright. At 5+ poise, gain clash power +2, gain 2 poise, right. I'm not a huge fan of poise, so I'm not gonna talk a lot about this, but hey. Okay, who's gonna be next? Oh, actually, you know what? Let's take a look at the... Let's take a look at this dude here, the Pequod Harpooner. Oh, this one is already uptight, so we already saw this one's story. Okay. Where's the Captain Ishmael? There's no Captain Ishmael. Alright, let's just continue here. There's quite a few of these. We're not gonna get far this episode. You're gonna be able to check out a couple more stories and that's it. I mean, regret I did uptight, right? Okay, and then this one also. Yeah, this one was my favorite for a while. Which one looks cool? Let's do a 3-star identity. So, 7 Association South Section 4. Yes, of course, you may call upon me at any time should the need arise. Unless it's tea time, that is. Oh, reminds me of a certain... I forgot his name. Coffee person, tea person from Lobotomy Corporation. I apologize for the long wait. Faust will take your orders now. The child calmly walks up to a table in a cramped, bustling cafeteria and begins to speak. Milk tea, I see. Would Ceylon leaves be to your liking? The tea will be boiled to 94 degrees Celsius unless special requests are made. The child's quiet voice slowly begins to accelerate, her rather sizable pair of glasses rattling with every word. 1 teaspoon of sugar noted. Would you like to receive your first cup already filled? Depending on your preference, we can also provide a cup without emptying the warming waters. Loud clickety-clack of typewriters gets dangerously close to drowning out her voice, but the child raises her voice in response. The entire time, she does not slow down, not one bit. Instead, she stops dead in her tracks, brought to complete frozen stillness by a single sentence the guest uttered. May I inquire what your intentions for ordering a milk pitcher might be? If you prefer your tea with a higher milk content than our standards, we can accommodate it to your liking. However, we do not recommend adding more milk after the tea is poured. Adding it afterwards causes milk to heat unevenly, which leads to its protein denaturing. This in turn results in a significant loss of aromatic and flavorous qualities of your tea. Allow me to expand on that point in which... Perhaps we can skip ahead. The child will likely go on for a good while. Some indeterminate amount of time later. Next order, please. Another guest stands before the visibly exhausted child. Oh, I'm not here for an order. Then I regret to inform you that I'm currently on my cafe shift, and any inquiry regarding an association contract must wait until... No. People at the reception told me I'd find you here, Miss Faust. It's about the case we last contracted with you and, let's see where I'd put that business card. I presume this is about the post-contract management. Though the child is currently working as a tea brewer here, this cafe is an employee-run, volunteer-based establishment by a subsection of the 7 association fixers who are deeply invested in the art of tea brewing. Of course, once their volunteered hours are complete, the employees all return to their duties as fixers of the 7 association. This child's primary duty at the association is to draw conclusions on contracted cases based on evidence gathered by other fixers of the 7 association. And I'm certain you're already aware, but we can provide you with a discount should you choose to leave the post. Contract management to our association as well. You may also consult our affiliated fixer offices, of course, if you're seeking more affordable options. If I were to leave it to the 7 again, would you be assigned to the post contract management? Indeed. Well then, I'd like to contract the 7 association with the post contract management as well. Your name carries a lot of weight in this business, you know. A wise decision. Post-contract management is the child's other duty. And what does a post-contract management entail, you ask? Well, I do ask. That was our last target on the list. Heathcliff, let us ascend to the 2nd floor. It entails variations of no holds, bare retribution of extermination of the perpetrators revealed in the investigation. Yes, the child's name carries a lot of weight in the business indeed. Better that be the business of brewing tea leaves or hewing heads. Well, that's how it is in this world. That's how it is. Bam. Let's level her up as well. Bam. Oh, this one's a offense one. Predictive analysis. If target has 3+ rupture, coin power +1 hit, inflict 3 rupture. So rupture, when hit by an attack, take fixed damage by the effect's potency, then reduce its count by 1. So yeah. Oh, weakness analyzed, interesting. If target has 6+ rupture, coin power +1, clash win, inflict 3 rupture count. Ooh, rupture count is really good. Well, if you could reliably put a lot of rupture counts, well, more than hits, then it would spiral out of control. But I think they were pretty careful that this doesn't happen. For example, this one doesn't put rupture count, so this one does, and then the skill tree, I don't know, we'll see. If the target has 6+ rupture, inflict weakness analyzed. Random endure or normal attack type resistance is weakened. Ooh. Plus 0.2 to damage multiplier for 1 turn. Oh, is that good? That sounds good to me. But it's a random one. Yeah, it's probably a little bit hard to pull off. Especially since it needs to have 6+ rupture. I didn't really use this ability. There was also this ability in Library Ruina. I didn't really get good usage out of it. And then there it was even bugged. It was like using... There it should have been just using normals, but there it actually used endures. And here it seems like it does both. Profiling. On use, deal plus 10% damage for every 3 rupture on target, minus 20%. Okay. Inflict 3 rupture after attack. If Target is staggered or defeated, gain 1 haste and 1 slash power up next turn. Yeah, so I don't see anything super exciting, but usually the power of identities comes from their coins, which I'm really like not really good at gauging. But this one goes like 5 and plus 4 3 times, so up to 17. So let's say that compared to, I don't know, this one. So this one goes up to 18, which is more. But this one also gets attack weight. This is what makes this one really good. Spend 5 tremor counting in plus 1 attack weight for this skill, max plus 2. Clash lose, okay. Tremor. Right. Do we need another one? It's Vice South Association Fixer. V Corp. Oh, let's do a V Corp one. I do use a lot of V Corp characters, so this might be fun to check out the story at least before we wrap up this video. I'm starting to get a good grasp of this place. So I'm using V Corp Ryushu and Dawn. 22, 32, 40. Warp or dimensional travel. Our 23-minute UFO speaking, continuing from log number 16. In reality, V Corp Singularity lies on a highly complex web of interests. Its service is simply throwing passenger trains into a dimension with a set destination, using a singularity bargained out from a firm that couldn't become a wing. I've been unable to figure out the real singularity, but based on information inferred from rumors and testimonies, sounds of brushing hair. I believe it's something that can be compared to the undo function in digital programs. They likely possess a technology that can restore things to a previously saved state. So yeah, this is about warp travel. Basically, like, they put people in trains which then travel for like years and years and years, and when they come to their destination, their abominations of their previous self, then a cleanup team goes inside there, kills everyone, cleans it up, and then they remake people back from their DNA. Scary stuff. Well, it may produce acceptable results as the passengers perceive it as a short trip. I false believe that the cleanup process that our crew has to carry out is irrational. However, I do take interest in the fact that irreversible actions manifest as reversible after passing through a number of singularities. I'm about to end the log here. As I always say, this analysis is not for the public good. I, Faust, have one wish to know all of the city. Hour 23, 5 minutes for speaking, end of log. Well, she didn't explain what those are, but like, from what I explained to you, you might agree with her that it's a little bit gruesome. Okay, so this is a defensive character, like a tank, so probably not good. Skill, what hit, gain plus 2 charge count. That doesn't even seem that much. On hit, spend 3 charge count to inflict 4 bind next turn. Okay, leap. And then overcharge. On hit, spend 5 charge count to inflict 2 attack power down next turn, inflict 3 paralysis. So paralysis was kind of good in Library of Ruina, but in this game, it's not really that great. Like, a lot of this game is based around like doing sufficient damage. It's not so important to like win clashes through paralyze and stuff like that, but well, here this looks pretty cool. Right, and yeah, this is the Ryushu one, and this is the Dawn one. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. So the biggest point of this episode was actually to redeem the rewards and do all that kind of stuff. I'll continue checking out the stories, and I'll probably like at some point do another episode where we're gonna go to the dispenser and get some more stuff. This is funny, yo. Like, should we grab these two? We should probably grab these. Regret and Hook Office Fixer from the Walpurgis Night. because these are now available. I think, are these only available from like Walpurgis extractions? I don't actually know, but I'm on this one's super unlikely, right? Let's grab this too. Yeah, just so I can say I cleared it, right? So let's see. Regret. Can we grab these, by the way? We might not be able to. Okay, let's grab. So now it's Walpurgis 2. I think these two will become available actually at Walpurgis 3. But just in case, so 91 of this blue stuff. 91 of this blue stuff. Okay, first we're gonna grab random. Okay, so we're going to like 86 more, so like what? 43 boxes? Something like that. I mean, we have a lot, so whatever. Okay, we got way. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it though. Oh, we can. Okay. Whoa! We can just kill people left and right and get praised in this office. So, hook office fixer Honglu. Okay. Good. And then, yeah, let's grab the regret as well. So, it's a chain. So, we got like what, 305 chains? 305 chains. So like what, 150? 46, there we go. Chain. There's a chain. There's a chain. Mersault. Okay. Mersault, not the strongest person around. Okay, we need 19 more. Let's go like 9. There you go. Good. That's Spencer. Regret. The stray jacket isn't nearly something something. The stray jacket isn't nearly enough to hold my violence back. So Tat, Regret, Mersault, Walpurgis Act 1. Okay. Out of stock, right? We got standard fare things, so there's quite a few things that I want to grab from here that they still don't have. Yeah, maybe I should have grabbed some of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3.2k. How many boxes do I have? Yeah, I don't have enough for everything, dude. Like, what's here? Oh, we got a new saying now because we grabbed that thing. Straight jacket thing and the other thing. Hook office violence. There we go. Right. Let's see what's more into the Spencer. Season 3, Bon Voyage. Like these two will be a priority. So this is what I need to grab before the season 4, which we still have some time. So the season ends in 49 days, so we have time. They're also gonna release some more stuff. I also have like 600 more boxes here that I can grab, so that's pretty good. And yeah, I do quite a bit. We see already 412 here, so levels. So I'll probably do some more. Sometimes I don't do this one. It's just 2 per day, but like I became lazy, dude. I mean, not so much lazy that as much as I don't really have the time, you know. And then every day I try to do like these, like at least 26 and 52 to get some good usage out of my lunacy, to get more of these modules. And then I use these modules to like get level up tickets and threads, and then also do mirror dungeons. That's gonna be it for this episode. A little bit of story. Hopefully enjoyed it. If you didn't, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment on the stories we saw. I'm gonna reply. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Do some nice things, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Limbus Company. TheNeomare signing out. Bye bye.